Hi friends, today we're going to be looking at our different units of measurement for length, mass, and volume. And we're going to look at how we can change those larger units into smaller units. And we want to find patterns. So we're going to be working with a specific mathematical practice. We're going to be using how to look for and make use of structure. And we're going to look for repeated ideas or different procedures to help us find how big a larger unit is in smaller units. So length can be described as a measurement of distance, or it could be a measurement of how long something is. So that could be the question that we ask. And in the customary, I'm going to label this as the customary system, which is what we use in the United States. In the customary system, we use miles, yards, feet, and inches. And you're going to see we start off with the largest unit and we work our way down to the smallest unit. Our smallest unit is 1 inch. And as we move up, we're going to use that unit to help us explain our next unit of measurement. So we are going to use inches to describe 1 foot. There are 12 inches in 1 foot. As we continue going up in our table, you're going to see that we use each unit. So for a mile, we used yards, feet, and inches to describe 1 mile, because each of those units is smaller than 1 mile. For 1 yard, we used feet and inches because they're both smaller. And for 1 foot, we only have inches underneath, which is why there's just one conversion. And we don't have any for inches because there's nothing smaller in the customary system that we use to describe a length. We're going to do the same thing looking for repeated patterns or ideas. So the repeated pattern here is that we use the smaller units. We use the smaller units to describe the larger one. And we're going to use that same idea with mass. So our largest unit is 1 ton. And we're going to describe 1 ton in pounds and ounces. So this is again our pattern. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds or 32 ounces. 1 pound is 16 ounces. And again, with 1 ounce, that's our smallest unit, so we do not have to have a conversion there. And the last is volume. We're going to start at the bottom here with 1 ounce. We have nothing here for 1 ounce because it's our smallest unit. And I want to look for another pattern in this as well. 1 ounce is 8 ounces. Excuse me, 1 cup is 8 ounces. 1 pint is 2 cups. So I'm thinking, if I have 2 cups and each cup, I know, so let's see, each cup equals 8 ounces, and I know that each means to multiply. I can use my keywords and numbers. 2 times 8 equals 16 ounces. So we're creating another pattern for ourselves. Let's try the same thing with pints. 2 pints equal 1 quart. Now, because there are 2 cups in every pint, we have 4 cups because 2 times 2 is 4. And now 4 cups is 32 ounces because each cup has 8 ounces. So 4 times 8 equals 32 because cups is 8 ounces. Okay, we're going to do the last for gallon. 1 gallon is 4 quarts. Okay, we're going to be moving to pints. So how much is a quart? A quart is 2 pints. So 4 times 2 equals 8. 8 pints. How many cups is that? Well, I know pints, 1 pint is 2 cups times 2 cups. So 8 times 2 is 16 cups. Now how much is 1 cup? 1 cup is 8 ounces, and 16 times 8 is 128 ounces. So we saw 2 different patterns. One is that we're going from largest to smallest, and that we use the numbers as we go up to help us decide those conversions. And I'm going to show you, and some of you saw this today, a visual to represent volume. And I challenge you to try and come up with one for mass or length. So this visual, we have draw big G, which is going to stand for gallon. Inside the G, I'm going to draw 4 Q's because there are 4 quarts in 1 gallon. So we can see 4 quarts, 4 Q's in 1 gallon in that 1 G. Now, what's in a quart? Well, 1 quart is 2 pints. So I'm going to draw a P inside every Q. P, 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 in every quart. P, 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 P. And last, we have 2 cups in every pint. So we're going to draw 2 C's, and I'm going to use a different color so you can see it. 2 C's in every pint because 2 cups equals 1 pint. So draw that visual on your notes, and we're going to use that tomorrow to help us with our conversions. And again, I challenge you to think of a visual like this for mass or length. Good luck.